This picture just slowly takes up um, the rest of the recording area. And if anyone can guess what I'm doing right now in the comments, I'm not giving you any money, but you get a reward of like, huh, I guessed it. And if you do, it's pretty cool. Nothing much. Anyways, I'm kinda tired. It's 2:01 a.m. I just got off of like talking in a Discord server. It's very long. Very, very fun. But I'm tired almost. I can't go to sleep though because I got something that I have to do. And it includes recording this video, which is not a video anymore. It's just a picture. It's literally just understandable. Have a great day. And hopefully that's understandable. Ah. Well, what do I do? I just talk. That's what I do. Oh my gosh. There was like so much to do. There's gonna be a challenge not telling you what I'm doing, even though you know what I'm doing, because that's what I'm doing. I mean, I have an orange peel on my desk. That's pretty cool. Face reveal at 1 million subs. No, 1,000 subs because I'm eager. And also at 1,000. Or, actually, I'll have a question to just leave. Face reveal at 1 million subs or Discord reveal at 1 million subs. And by 1 million, I obviously mean 1,000 because English is hard. So I'll leave them and let you guys decide that. This is also going to be true for my, at the moment, bigger channel. I don't intend for this channel to be bigger than the other one, but I do intend for it to be on the same level of competence in storytelling and editing, which is none in all and all in none. I build a boat, I talk about shit. I edit the video so it looks clean, and I don't edit the video so you can get the raw unedited. Because some people like raw footage, raw sound, raw uh, stuff. Raw beef, though, doesn't sound so delicious. It sounds like death. And quite frankly, I don't want death. I would like to live. Uh, okay. Headphones. I'm just gonna find. I have headphones. I can't really be a full-on gamer because I have a special hairstyle. It's, I'm not gonna, I am saving that for the, hair reveal. 500 subs. That's my hair reveal. Hair reveal at 500 subs. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I can't really wear headphones because it squishes my hair, deforms it, makes it look not cool. And I like my hair to look cool. But it's a hard struggle because do I have the good audio or do I have the good hair? I can't have both. Because let me just put on my headphones, as you can hear. That was me taking off the headphones. But if I wear them back, they do kind of grip just a little bit. Tighten it up. It grips a little bit. It's not much. I have to lean forward, tilt my head down, which is fine because I already do that. But then I can also have it at like the front of my head, like way at the front. hairs in the front of my hair. It's just, it looks actually gay. I'm not even joking. And I don't like wearing it like that because it makes me look stupid. You're supposed to wear it like straight down the middle and have it rest comfortably on your head. But my head is not usual. So I have to compensate. Oh, that's a nice tank. But you'll never get to see it because I have this set to picture mode only. And picture mode is going to stay like that for, I imagine, the rest of the series, unless I have something important that I want to show. Or maybe I'm just going to be zooming around YouTube. I might do that. Well, I'll give some spoilers for my next channel stuff, or my upload series from like after I finish building the boat, which is going to probably go on to like 20 episodes if I do a episode length of 30 minutes, and they're kind of not dense. I mean, I might stitch together 2 episodes if it gets real chunky, but in that case, I'd rather have most of the building done on screen instead of behind the scenes, because then it makes it feel like you're there with me as I'm building the boat, and all the monotonous stuff gets cut out if you can imagine it. Which I do want you to imagine it, but I don't want you to see it. I want you to think for me so I don't have to make you think and be like, oh my god, this is so boring. It's the art of storytelling. I don't quite necessarily have that art tone honed into a perfect skill, but I do have a basic, and by basic I mean basic beach understanding. It's like, who I couldn't get a degree in filming. I could try, but one, it's not my profession, and two, it's generally, I, I mean, I would imagine that it's kind of more to a science now. And honestly, I don't need a degree to make something good. Heck, take YouTube. I do YouTube because I want to create something. I, to be honest, I do want to be a little bit more popular. I actually want this for college. I'm gonna be doing this through college and or high school if I get shafted, but that's not the plan. And I want this to kind of be my form of money for the time being. It's not like necessarily a cash grab because unlike most people who just take YouTube for a cash grab, I understand that no one's not no one's gonna watch a shitty show. If you watch shitty shows, then wow, you must be really sad. But no one's gonna watch it. No one's gonna pay for bad merch. No one's gonna watch something they don't want to watch. And no one is going to enjoy something that is not made from the heart. And though I just said that I'm kind of doing this mostly for money, it does not mean I'm taking my heart out of the equation. My heart gets poured into my YouTube videos. And it's kind of funny because my sister would say that I'm I'm not really that kind of person to just show a bunch of money. I don't even know. I don't that this is true. Sorry I had to say that out loud, but I don't even know what she means anymore. It's been a while since she's talked and we've argued about that. But I do kind of pour myself into it because you kind of have to. You want to put on a good show, you gotta do it. You just gotta go in there. You gotta say, I'm gonna go all out, go all in, no holding back. Which is why I created this channel, because I just want to talk and I I want to have the basis around the channel just be me talking, unedited. And if you want to listen, you listen. That's great. If you want to make memes out of it, make memes out of it. I don't care. If you want to use this for any purpose, it's fair use. I believe in copyright, but I also believe that anyone should be able to use anything that I created with proper citation. With that said, I'm probably not going to go after you because I have better things to do. Because I'm kind of a small channel. It makes no sense. I'm lazy, okay? I'm just lazy. I like relaxing. I like not doing things. I like being me. It's a great thing. It's it's really great. People should try it more often. Just sitting around doing what you want to do. And if what you want to do is work, so be it. If what you want to do is build a boat, do it, please. Relax. I don't care if you do, but do give yourself the time and thought. I'm thinking about upgrading my mic because right now it sounds. I'm about 2 inches away from my microphone, and I'm doing this so it picks up the bass, and at the same time it picks up the rumbliness nice and clear, nice and crisp. Because this is a treble mic. That's not the correct term, but it does not pick up bass well. It picks up treble in a little bit of the high mid range, and it picks up all the range, but just not as well. And the only way to fix that is if I go into Audacity and I crank up the bass and turn down the treble, and I make it a little bit more bassy. But it's not my kind of thing. I'd rather just do less steps, get a better mic so it's more accurate. But to get a better mic would cost $1,000, $100. Let's look on Amazon. Let's just see. In fact, I'm gonna pause this. Actually, I'm actually gonna unpause this because this is kind of ridiculous, and I just want to talk through it. How the heck do you get a freaking capture of cancel? Okay, I pause it now. Sorry, it has to look a bit weird, but I do actually like my privacy when it comes to you know, personal things. If you really wanted to, you could figure out who the heck I am, but that's if you're weird. That's not a microphone. That is 100% not a microphone. Probably just gonna get replaced with this image, but yeah, I was doing a bit of research for microphones, and it's freaking hard because you have to like headphones was already hard because you kind of just have to be there to hear it, and you have to put on the headphones and be like, I like this a lot better. When I was researching for my DT77 Pros, I was like, my first question was, actually before I even got to it, was like, what makes a good headphone? I generally only buy studio headphones. So I was like, let's just start with studio headphones. They're not for gaming. They won't pick up bass as well. They're more neutral. That's what I know about them. So then I searched what makes a good studio headphone. I got nowhere with it except that, yeah, I don't remember. Then I searched what makes our studio headphones good for gaming. It said, it's kinda. And that's fair enough. But so I caved in. I was originally gonna go with like a DT99 Pro because they're open backed, and I do like good sound quality, and they have better spacious sound quality. Makes it a bit better, makes it a bit bigger, makes it a bit more spacious, and it's better sounding. It's less closed, it's more open, it's open backed. It's the pressure in the speaker section is very low, so it can vibrate better, so the sound is cleaner and less compressed. But at the same time, you can hear your mom yelling at you, so it's has that downside. And noise is a thing, so kind of have to worry about that too. The only reason I got them is because one, my sister she does music, and episode 3 or 2, episode 3, I did a time lapse, and the first song that played in there was a song that I asked her to make, and it was a pretty good song. It went through a lot of stuff. I kept saying more bass, but this is not one of her strong suits. She's more of, go check her out. You'll understand a little bit better about her. Um, Link's gonna be in the description. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Ooh, my throat hurts. That's a first. Anyways, I was gonna buy her some DT77s because she needs studio headphones. She only had consumer grade headphones. And then I got the question, what the freaking heck is the difference between 32 ohm and 250? I got an answer. 32 ohm is for low and ohmage devices like phones, where you just plug it in and it can be loud and it's not gonna be quiet, and that makes sense. And so I was like, huh, what's the point of having a low ohm, or what's the point of having high ohm? I came to the conclusion that it lowers noise and it makes it cleaner. It didn't specifically say that because it didn't say anything about it. It just said that's more for studio. Mm. So I bought the 250 ohm, and then I bought an amp so it can pump it to the max. It's pretty good. The headphones are great. I'm not sponsored yet. I hope I get sponsored. That would be a dream come true. And they're pretty good for making videos, making music videos. Honestly, though, I more so just use my speakers, my two system speaker setup. I got a big speaker, a big studio monitor. It's got a huge subwoofer driver, and then it's got a little woofer, and then a tweeter. Is big. It's an 8 ohm, and it's huge. Excuse me. It's almost as big as my computer, and my computer is a mid-size tower. I hate that word. And then I have the Logitech like 507 or something. Do I have? Yeah, well, it's consumer grade. It's a 5.1 audio system because my motherboard is a Z370. And guess what that comes with? 5.1 audio surround sound capabilities. And I was like, let's maximize off this. I want a 5.1 surround sound system. I got a 5.1 surround sound system. It has 6 speakers, 5 speakers, 1 subwoofer. And honestly, it's way louder than my amp and subwoofer and my amp and studio setup. But it's consumer tuned, so it's not as accurate. To get around that, I paired it up using an audio router. I plugged in my headphone jack to my amp, which was already plugged into that because I have a headphone plugged into my amp so I can pump it louder. And then I audio routed both the speakers and the bigger speaker into the same programs like YouTube and Firefox and games, and the sound quality is amazing. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but it's amazing because we got heavy bass, we got vocals that are pretty clear since the big speaker can't handle that, and then we got not just rumbly bass, even though like the 5.1 system delivers more bass than any of my other speakers and my headphones. The bigger speaker delivers clearer bass, so the bass isn't just rumbly, it's also precise and powerful without being oversaturated, and it's a good combo. I'm glad that I didn't ditch it, and I got it for free actually. I got the speaker for free and it was completely untouched. I've been using this thing for like 3 years and it's awesome. It is kind of a bit tinny, but that's kind of why I added extra speakers to it. Now, I'm done talking about headphones and sound systems. You see how much I know about it? A lot more than what I know about microphones. Microphones, you literally have to speak through it. You can't order it online. You have to know what you're ordering because you have to. There's no measurement for the bass response. There's no measurement whatsoever. I can't find it. You can figure out the polar pattern so you know where you can speak and how well it's going to pick up things. You kind of want a pretty low 80 degrees so it doesn't pick up sound. It's more directional. You want like a nice frequency response so it's not going to suck at certain frequencies. But there's more. Phantom power, I got one for this mic. I didn't need it because this doesn't require phantom power, apparently. And that's great. Simple mic, Neewer, in 700, in W700. It's a cheap mic, but if you're starting off and you just need a mic, it's an okay mic. Now, there's a signal to noise ratio, which is the SNR, 71 decibels. Does that make sense? It doesn't. What I come to understand that as is the signal to noise ratio. I don't even know really what decibels are because like 75 decibels sounds pretty loud. Dynamic range 126 decibels for a different one, or 113 for the same one I was talking about earlier. At 1 kilohertz max SPL, whatever that means. Now then there's something else that comes in and it's something familiar, but again it's used in a confusing way. Ohmage, impedance, 100 ohms for a singing mic, 100 ohms for a speaking mic, 100 ohms for a 250 ohms for a directional speaking mic, 200 ohms for a speaking mic, they're speaking mic, what am I talking about? The ones you hold, the ones you sing in, like you generally find in karaoke, the ones you find in, there's the ones you sing in, the ones that are a little bit more portable, the ones that are on a mount. Those are the three that's on here, and I don't know what the hell that means. I know what frequency response means. You generally want a low frequency response so you can get all the frequencies. And at the same time, you want a high one too so you can get all the frequencies. More range is good. But I just don't get it. And that's not even the problem. The problem with this mic, well, one is cheap. And, wait, okay, I forgot. There's one other thing that it didn't state, and it's diaphragm size. And diaphragm size is important because that determines how much sound is going to be picked up and how well it responds to bass. Because that's kind of how speakers work. The bigger they are, the better the bass. Which is why I think it's 8 inches. Hold on, it's right below me. I can measure this. For ego purposes, it's 8 inches. Nothing more, nothing less. And that means it's going to deliver more powerful bass. But this is a headphone amp that I'm running. It can't pump, what is it? 10 watts. It can only pump 500 milliwatts, which is 0.5 watts. Because headphones don't require that much watts. They only need to vibrate a little bit so you hear. They're really close to your ear. But with speakers, they're around you. They're distant. Now, diaphragms, the bigger they are, the more air they pick up, which means the more bass they can pick up. And the problem with this is that, well, this mic is $99. And I don't know how good it is. I mean, I could just go all out and go to like a bigger one. But honestly, I don't really have the money for that. I don't have the time for that. I don't have a job. I don't have a lot of things. It's kind of. Should I make this longer?